So my house was like a stone's throw away from the mosque. And this mosque was really the pivot of our society and also of our family life, because my father was constantly in the mosque, my grandfather was the imam of the mosque, my mother was teaching in the mosque. So I grew up with a lot of religiosity. But then, of course, I had to deal with my sexual orientation on my own, because when you hear your grandfather speaking about those people who have attraction or sex with other people of the same gender or sex, and it was very condemning, and so you feel that there's no space for you to even admit or to share that you feel like one of them.
I could tell from a very young age that I wasn't much accepted in society, and I started progressively wondering as I was growing up, questioning why. Why is it so bad that I happen not to fit into the male role? So as I got older and more aware of the world and how the world works, I could gather that religion was responsible for my mistreatment, for my unhappiness. So I couldn't have the same level of respect for religion that other people had.
In Islam, we say that marriage is half of your faith. So how can you be an imam and not be married? So I got married to a woman. So already in the first year, I realized that I've made a mistake. I was not happy.
I tried to force myself into either one of the roles, to try and envision myself what it would be like to be fully male or fully female. And I just couldn't. I couldn't identify with either extreme. And as my knowledge of gender increased with reading, I began to realize that it was possible for me not to identify as either male or female and still be happy and still have my place in society.
My mother didn't know that I was divorced. She then called me because she heard some rumors that I was divorced. And she said, I heard that you divorced because and she couldn't finish the sentence. And I said, I'm no longer prepared to live this double life and being inauthentic. And then I just said, because I'm gay.
Although I'm not religious, I don't really believe in a supernatural, all-powerful God, but I do find wisdom in scripture from any religion, really.
And then she said, but how are you going to face God at the end of the day? How are you going to explain that what you're doing is normal or right? I said, well, give me the time and I will show you that there is nothing wrong with me being gay. And she would say things like, but Allah created a man and a woman, to procreate. And I was like, yes, maybe when a man and a woman does share intimacy, the result of it is children. But that's not what the Quran says about relationships. The Quran says that the reason why God brings two people together is to engender love and intimacy. I said, why would I have to be denied that love and intimacy with a person that I feel attracted to? So then she'll think about those things, because it's also a cultural shock for her. In another conversation with somebody else, I hear that she actually uses my words. Although she was also brought up in this very orthodox way, she was fairly open-minded. It just created a new relationship between me and my mother, a new way of being.